I kind of feel like the entire nation of Scotland is offended by shortening Scottish Aviation to just SA. But hey, on KP's head be it. Hello, Captain VFC here with another unboxing stroke first impression video today, looking at a 2022 tooled kit. Yes, this is pretty damn new and I am pretty damn excited. It is the Scottish Aviation Bulldog T1 from Kovozávody Prostějov. We are going to have a little look inside and at the box and, well, see what we've got. It has been released in 5 different versions, 4 in 2022 and a 5th in 2023, so this is very much a brand new tool. Now, thankfully, KP indicate that it's a new tool by just putting the wonderfully vague new tool model on it, so if in many years to come you're buying this from eBay, rest assured it's definitely still a new tool model. You know that because it says so on the box. But yes, the reason why I'm excited is because I really like this plane. I think it's adorable, and look how big he is sitting inside there relative to this minuscule little trainer. So we're going to just have a look at the box, open it up, have a look, see what we've got. Spoilers, it isn't very big. Just going to throw that out there now. So at the front that I've been flailing around for a little while, you can quite clearly see it's this wonderful painting of 3 bulldogs in a formation flight. The Bulldog's aerobatic, as it says there. I assume this is one of the versions. You just have the brand, the scale, nothing else of note really. It does distinguish that this is the RAF version as opposed to the other versions that they've done, and it's also got the signature of Carlos Alonso 2022. I like their artwork. I've been very impressed with it on KP and AZ boxes. Very, very impressive. On this side, you have the standard KP, I was going to say warning, but it's not. It's possibly a brag saying that it's nothing to do with the EU. So if you don't want your kits to be funded by the EU, I don't know if that's a thing, but if you don't, this might be one for you. Also, possibly the first time I've ever seen a skill level 1 on a KP kit. And then multilingual warnings on that side, and on the yellow edge we have the product number 298 as well as the address, and well, just another of the versions showing a slightly darker red and without the grey. No, it's still got grey. No, it's exactly the same except darker red, just darker red with a stripe, and either end of the box is more or less the same. Oh, except one's red. There we go, one's red and one's yellow. There we go. And on the back you can see the 3 versions. Version 3 is the one that's on the box, on the box front, sorry. Version 1 is the one which is on the side, just there. And then we have the middle one, which for some reason does not get pride of place on the box. I don't know what it did to deserve such treatment, but hey, we'll just go with it. So enough ramble about a cardboard box. I'm just going to quickly throw it out there now. Please subscribe, feed my kit addiction. I need more kits. I am running out. I have only a mountain's worth and I need a mountain range's worth. Or become a channel member like these wonderful people that have popped up here. But if you're not interested, then that is absolutely fine. Just watch the video. Honestly, I appreciate any commitment you can do, whether that be watching, listening to this silliness, commenting, liking, disliking, blocking, I don't know, whatever. I'm just happy you exist. Anyway, we have a bag. You know when you spend money on something and I don't know what you're expecting? You get delivered exactly what it is, but also at the same time, you're somehow surprised. Yeah, this is small. I mean, I did warn that it was small, but look at that. It's just one sprue. One sprue. Oh dear. Let's have a look. Firstly, we have a little zip seal bag in here with the clear parts. I say parts because we have a little side window as well as the main canopy. And that looks... yeah, not bad. Not bad. It's a little thicker and mistier than some, but yeah, not bad at all. That's fine. Nicely raised. No, it's not. Oh, I'll take it back. Oh. Okay, that might be for a reason, but the longitudinal canopy frame is on the inside and the others are on the outside. That's probably accurate for the aircraft. I don't know enough about it to know if that is true, but that's just something worth noting. Like I say, it's probably for a reason. It's a very odd thing to do if it's not for a reason. We also have in here, for some reason, a bulkhead. In fact, there it is. Found it straight away. The safety parts, you can see, it's clearly come off there and I reckon somebody at the factory, somebody has noticed and put it in with the clear part. Not sure how I feel about that. Plus side, it's not loose in the box. Downside, it's potentially going to scratch up the wonderful clear plastic. So, I don't know. We'll see. Decals, decal, whatever you want to call them. Here they are. Now, I don't have that much of a problem with KP's decals. They are generally speaking in register. Sometimes they are, I want to say, pixelated almost. They're very low res. These certainly do not have that problem. They appear to be in register. You've got common ones at the top, stencils at the bottom, and then just a selection depending on which exact version you're going for. So not the best layout, not the best visually interesting layout, certainly not a scratch on some of the bigger manufacturers, but they look fine. You've even got seatbelts, look, down the bottom. Seatbelts, instrument panel. Yeah, they look all right, but the real test for them, of course, is putting them in water and putting them on the assembled model, so stay tuned for that. Continuing the minimalist theme, we have just one sheet of A4 for the instructions. That is it. Typical KP affair of mostly legible English for a little history. If you want to pause and read what they've put for the history, then by all means go ahead. Some general bits of advice, or it's not advice, it's the symbols is what they mean, like an index almost, and your sprue map, and then assemble plane in 10 steps, because it goes 6, 7, 8, 9, and then you go back up there for 10. As far as I can see on my initial glance, they've not done the annoying thing of, ooh, you might want this, but also notice how you use all the parts. There's not one part left free, apparently. That's interesting. Value for money, I suppose. You don't have any spares. I will say value for money. I mean for them. Obviously, if they give you an extra free kit, that's better value for money for us. But anyway, stencils instructions are on the back. And that is it. Yes. This is very much I want to say simple, but, well, we'll see what it's like when we build it, won't we? Certainly a minimalist kit. And then on to the only other thing inside the box, the kit itself, which, that is my hand. I may not have the largest hand, but the wingspan is smaller than that. This is 72nd, remember. It's not a large aircraft. The wing is in one piece, as in top and bottom, and I note that the divide between the two is very heavy on some residue. It's not a smooth mould, as if the top half and bottom half are slightly askew, basically. Nothing a bit of sanding can't solve as long as it fits together nicely. That is clearly also the floor, has the base for the seats. The actual panel line detail is straight. It's not massively well defined. I don't think that's a problem. It's very, very fine detail, definitely. There's a bit of flash in the engine piece. For those who don't know, KP are a limited run manufacturer, so rather than make tens of thousands of these year after year after year, these tools are mostly made for one batch or a couple of batches. So you often find they've made shortcuts, that the tooling itself cannot withstand multiple use and some of the finer details. So there's no locating pins, for example. And one of the downsides to that is sometimes the detail can look a little bit wonky or flat. This looks fine. Very, very faint panel lines on the wing. I feel that brush painting would probably cover them all up. But everything is there. Everything looks nice. Very simple. And just like that, we've just looked at the entire kit. They have also moulded a little bit of detail on the inside of the fuselage half. It's a very large canopy, so the interior, in my opinion, does matter. We'll still have to wait and see, won't we? But I can imagine it will be visible. I assume that's something to do with the controls. Yeah, I mean, it's simple, but will it make a nice kit? Who knows? And that really is all there is to it. Very, very compact. I mean, it's not that big an aircraft, so I guess it would be odd to see a ridiculously complicated kit inside this box. Comment below which version you think I should make. I have come to the basic decision that I will be doing a red one. and there will be some white and some grey on that red one. Other than that, I don't really know. I mean, we'll see. Obviously, not that it's much different, but if you do have a preference, then by all means, let me know. If there's a connection that you have with the Bulldog and you want, I don't know, you know the pilot depicted in the plane at the back or whatever, I don't know, then by all means, let me know and I'll see if I can accommodate. But I chose this one because I wanted a red, white and grey one in standard colours. Thank you very much for watching. Do everything that pleases the algorithm, I can't even say it, but please the algorithm and the algorithm, like, subscribe, hit notification bell if you want, become a channel member if you want, all of that good stuff. No worries if you don't, just thank you for watching, and hopefully come back and watch another one.